Hello, we're here at Firm A as the Tigers head into the 2017 season as heavy favorites for the StratSim Marketing League. Their key role players returning from last season are economy player Smash Williams, family player Tim Riggins, and utility player Jason Street. We were able to catch up with Firm A's head coach Eric Taylor to ask him about our upcoming season. Coach Eric Taylor, we're interested in hearing from your perspective where are the Tigers headed this season?
So right now it would be pretty easy to say that we're the favorites in the league. I mean, the power rankings have us up with the best in Texas, and our fan base is looking really great this season. But I really don't want our players getting too deep into these reports and filling their heads with nonsense. This year we're going to really stick to our bread and butter and feed the ball through our economy, family, and utility players.
Thank you.
No problem.
So Tim, what do you see as your key role on this team, and what strengths are you looking to develop throughout this season?
What was the question again? Sorry.
The strengths that you're looking to develop, and what do you see as your role?
Yeah,
on the team?
Okay, that's I'm definitely a family player, I'd say.
Oh.
And so I've just been working hard, make small improvements to keep my game at where it is, come in strong, and definitely stay as a top player in the league.
Okay, thank you. So, Smash Williams, can you tell us a little bit about how you see yourself performing this year and whether or not we should be on the lookout for another great year from you?
You know what it is. Smash is what the Smash does. The Smash is the man who can, I see myself as an economy type player, but I'm trying to add some validity to the name Smash, you feel me? So, as I was saying, I'm trying to get the strength to run over the boys inside the fourth quarter. Because you already know Smash can run past you. Smash gonna run by you all day. But I'm trying to smash on them boys.
I feel you.
You don't have to say anything.
Hey, Coach Phillip, let me talk to you for a minute.
Buddy, how's it going? How's Lila?
Good, she's doing well.
Yeah.
Still in school, doing well.
Yeah, she's doing well. She's still cheerleading?
Yes. Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
I just wanted to stop by for a second and basically see if I could get a little, inside scoop on the strategy for this year. I got a lot of money riding on the league's best team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what we're just trying to do at this point is kind of stay in our current position. I mean, you know that we're coming in as favorites in the league. We're pretty much on top, and so we're just going to try to do our best to stay in that position.
Yeah, I get all that, but what's the strategy going to be like?
Yeah. Well, buddy, so what we're going to do is we're going to work with our key players on safety and quality. We're going to kind of keep track of the other teams in our league, see how they're performing, and then I think opening up a new practice field is going to help a lot in terms of our players' development.
Well, Coach, you don't think you want to throw in some of those new guys? I heard it might be risky to throw in a guy with no experience, but you don't know. The payoff might be big, and maybe you might have a new superstar in your hands.
Maybe, but I mean, what we would rather do is just kind of keep with our key role players that have gotten us in this position. I mean, we're going to do a lot of promotion and advertising to get people into the stands and boost up our players' confidence so that, when the other team rolls in on Friday night, they don't have a chance.
Got it. Makes sense, Coach.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Here you go, Lila.
Thank you, Tim. Gosh, Tim, we just started We started off strong really early on. I mean, the Firm D Snakes really caught everyone by surprise on how strong they came out this season and how they took first place in the power rankings. But we were supposed to take it all, you know? But now it's week 8, and y'all really stepped up your game. I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Coach Taylor, he actually talked to me a couple weeks ago and said focus less on utility player Jason Streeter and, you know, try to have more of a dual threat quarterback, kind of like some of those Firm D Snakes. But, you know, Electric Matt Saracen, he's been great, so he's been really able to boost our rankings up.
Yeah, I seem to have a really good past week. Since Economy Smash was having a couple off weeks, we really needed something different, you know? But he wasn't the only one that did pretty well. You did really good too, Tim.
Well, thanks, Lila. Coach told me he was going to give me some more carries and some more lead blockers, which will help with the positive yardage too, so I'm excited about that. Speaking of Matt, here he comes now.
Oh.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt. Hey, I'm really proud of how well you did this week.
Thanks, Isla. Also, like, I got a little nervous because, like, when Coach told me that I was going to play this week, like, I didn't know what to do. So I guess I just got on the field and I started improving a lot. And I didn't really tell many people. Like, I wanted to keep it under the covers, you know. But I read a little bit in the paper and talked about, it talked about us and Firm D and how the way it's looking, like, if we beat them in week 10, we have a really good chance of taking it all. I even talked to Coach Taylor, and he wants me and you to keep improving. He says if we do, like, we're going to be big against them, and we might win conference.
I know. I'm excited for the challenge.
So we are here with Coach Eric Taylor and Matt Saracen, quarterback for the Tigers. Coach Taylor, your team has had a lot of ups and downs this season. What do you think worked for the Tigers?
I think what worked well was our initial strategy of kind of sticking to our core utility, family, and economy players. Obviously, bringing in the electric Matt Saracen over here was a huge boost to us late in the season, and we definitely would have liked to bring that in to play earlier. But yeah, I think that worked really well. Our promotion was solid throughout the entire season. It may not have had as big of an impact as we had hoped for, but moving into next season, we have a lot of great takeaways that I think should put us back on top.
Thank you. Matt Saracen, on the other side of that same coin, what would you say didn't work for your team, and what is something that you would maybe do differently leading the Tigers next season?
I think something that, like Coach said, at the beginning of the season, it really worked for us to stick to what we knew. But I think as the other teams started to realize what we were doing, they kind of started taking some risk. And I feel like maybe us taking a little bit of risk at the beginning of the season would have probably helped us. It was great at the beginning of the season. We had Jason Street and as the starting quarterback, and he was doing what he could. But sometimes you got to switch it up to more of a dual threat quarterback, and that's what Coach Taylor told me. So adding me in there added us like another level of strategy or threat into our game, that now we could hand the ball off to Tim Riggins or Smash Williams, or I could just keep the ball at the end of the day. If I could change anything, is maybe I will take some risk with some new players, and I think that's what we're going to look forward or try to do in the future. We have a lot of young guys that are showing out a little bit in the practice field what they can do, and I think you should see some other guys come in the future. So
Bringing in that differentiating factor really helped us stabilize late in the season, and I think that was really key for us. Yeah, so next season we're really going to be relying on you. I hope you're ready to step it up.
yes, sir. Firm rate forever 6.
Yep.